Steve Mannenbach here. I own the company Wylder Marketing. I do hard money lead generation. That's going to be the topic of today's video. Hard money leads, which I've been killing it with or crushing it with lately. So let's hop right in so I can show you what I got. I'm going to go ahead and start off with some ads that I've ran in the past. So right here, oops, I forgot to float this. Let me do that really quick. Window view float on top. Alright. So right here we have a Brisco Funding ad. You can see I wrote this back in November 14th, 2017. I'm not going to show you guys any of my really good ads because I don't want anybody ripping them off. Like the $5 per lead ads, I'm not showing those today. But I'll show you some other ones so you get kind of a good idea of what it takes to build a good hard money ad. I think this one was probably generating leads for like 15 bucks a piece maybe, but I also had the targeting go with it, which is a whole nother story. So there's one, just says attention property investors, need another lender for your property investments. We offer rates as low as 7.5% 5-day closings. This is for non-owner occupied properties. That's what everybody wants. Click learn more to get your free e-brochure. E-brochure is just a lead magnet. So, you know, we want to get their information. Think of it like a contract. You got to exchange. You got to give them something in exchange to get their information. So I use e-brochure. You could use e-guide, whatever you want it to be. Let's go to the next one. Here's one I made for Pete Spiro, Brisco Funding again, for accredited investors. He wanted to grow his private money fund, so I made this ad. Want to hit a hole in one of your next investment, right? We've been paying out a 9% dividend for the past 19 consecutive months to all our investors. If you'd like to learn more about our private investment fund, then please click Learn More button below, and we'll send you a case study of our investments. So I have a case study automatically sent out to any accredited investor. I'm also targeting people with on this ad who are making at least $250,000 or who have a net worth, I believe, of at least 1 million. It's 1 or 2 million. Can't remember which. So there's that. Next one. Here's the flipping network. Tyler Tremblay and Joey. I don't know Joey's last name actually, but we were working with them. I think it was Oregon, Washington, Nevada, and then Georgia, maybe Florida too. But I've ran a couple months of campaigns for them. Similar type of setup to the other one, just really sweet and short to the point. And then I put on the ads. This is not one of the better ones I ran for them, by the way, but it's got the money there, need hard money. So that's just another example. Stonecrest Financial, we just started talking to them. They have some different loan products. So in this case, they have a credit line loan product. So their borrowers are only charged interest on the part they're actually using out of their credit line, which is something I guess they said they're one of the only ones to offer that, or maybe the only one in the country. Then another one I made for them was for bridge loans. We haven't launched these yet, so we'll get the results soon enough. I think we're gonna probably launch it sometime this week, later this week or next week. Gotta talk to Todd again, but here's another example of a bridge loan ad. I can make an ad targeting basically anything you want, and then I just select the interest that would correlate to that particular ad. Here's one I ran for LBC Capital way back in the day. This one obviously targeting people that have interest in commercial property because these are all commercial buildings in the slideshow, right? So that's another thing I can do. I can set up one ad for commercial properties. I can set up another ad targeting residential properties. And one really cool thing you can do on Facebook is you can use what's called a lookalike audience to really hone in on the right people you want to get to. You do that by creating a spreadsheet. So you can create a spreadsheet of commercial borrowers, and you can create a spreadsheet of residential borrowers. I would separate the two, and then make a separate ad aligning with each of their interests. And then you can upload your spreadsheet of names, phone numbers, email addresses of people you know are good borrowers into Facebook, create a lookalike audience, which will then, Facebook will then map out data points on that spreadsheet and show your ads to people who are similar to the ones on the list that you uploaded. So that's a really good way to cut down your ad costs. That might be part of the reason why I'm getting like $5 hard money leads now, that along with some other things. But now let's go into the ad platform itself. I just want to show the actual results. Let me move my face out of the way. So here you can see for Warren of ICG10 Capital, we just started his his campaign up on the 13th, so he is the most recent hard money lender I've worked with. It's only been going about 7 days. You can see right now I've gotten 89 leads over the past week, $510 a lead. Amount spent $553.80. I'm not going to show you this ad or the targeting in this one, but you can check out this part to see the results. So lots of link clicks, only $2 per link click on average. Regular clicks, 64 cents a click. That's really cheap, 5.48% click-through rate. So that's what I've been doing for him. Obviously, with each campaign, I get a little bit better. And then I was going to show you, this one I didn't do as good of a job on a while ago, but we didn't really finish doing it yet. So I was just going to go in here really quickly and show some of the options that you have available to you with the targeting on Facebook. So in this case, I just made a regular Facebook page that said private money lending on it. Didn't use the company page. Daily budget is right here. It will project how many leads you're going to get for that budget. Here's the potential reach based on what I targeted. So this means take into account all the different parameters I set below, like these locations. Like, look, if you click on the map, you can see all the areas in California I was targeting, all the main metro areas, right? Because that's what Kevin wanted for this one. I don't want to go into too much detail about how to set this stuff up, but in this case, I actually did some income targeting, some property targeting, and I think that's as far down as I'm willing to go. I don't want to go any further than that and give anything away. But based on all of these targeting parameters below, that's how Facebook will then calculate how many people fit those parameters, and that's this number over here, which is important. And then based on how much you're spending right here, $100 per day, your ad would be shown to between 1,100 and 3,500 people per day. It gets shown to more people if it's a better ad. So the more relevant your ad is to the audience it's being shown to, the lower the cost per click will be, which in turn means you get shown to more people, which in turn means you get cheaper leads. So that's that part of it. And then I also use Zapier to link all this together. So once a lead comes in, this is the Triumph Capital Partners, Zap. So the lead would come into Facebook here. You can see I've selected their page and their form that I use. On that form, I also ask what the purpose of the loan is. Do they want it for a purchase, refinance, cash out, fix and flip, or construction? What type of property they're looking at? Is it residential, multifamily, retail, office building, industrial, raw land, or other? And then where are they at in the process? This is kind of a more important question because it tells you how strong the lead is. Are they just researching, which means maybe they're not very serious about it? Are they actively looking for property? Have they identified a property they're interested in? Have they made an offer or signed a purchase contract? If it's obviously either of those last two, then you know it's going to be a more serious lead. But after somebody fills out the form, Zapier takes care of the rest with these zaps. So I have it go to MailChimp, where I have an automatic email get sent out. I have it sent to a Google spreadsheet online where I auto-populate all the leads for all my clients. Then I have it send out an email notification to each client, letting them know they just got a lead. I can also have it send out a text notification, but Triumph Capital opted out of that because they have me plugging it straight into HubSpot CRM, their CRM. So if you have a CRM system, I can also integrate with that, so you get the lead sent straight into your CRM. And I can also send texts and emails to whoever you want on top of that. It's up to you. And everybody always gets the spreadsheet. I always include that, so you have a full list. But I think that handles most everything. So that's about it for hard money lead generation. If you have any questions, again, my name's Steve Mannenbach. My phone number is 503-551-8690, or you can reach me by email at steve@wyldermarketing.com. Wylder is spelled W-Y-L-D-E-R. Hit me up with any questions you got about hard money leads. I'll give you limited answers because I want to run your ads. All right, talk soon.